I'm back. 80% cotton, 20% dog hair. Hope everyone's having a great Monday. Welcome back to the Champion, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading brought to you by the Parlor of Wonders and Madame Pamita from my haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Today we are in the garden. I'll come by to do the happy hour. Not sure how long I'll be here, but you can get a free yes no question the first 15 minutes. You can also get the $6 taco box, the 1111 love reading, the $20 past, present, future, the $30 general, and all these readings are going to be disappearing soon because I'm going to be changing prices. So go ahead and make your donations. I've had these prices for a long time. You can either do Super Chat, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. There are a lot of options within regards to readings that you can get. If you like the free yes no, you can get that within the first 15 minutes. As long as you show up within the first 15 minutes, you can ask your yes or no question at any time during the live. You only get one yes or free yes or no question per live, and we'll just see how it goes today. Hey Molly, it's so good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're feeling well today. Just going to put in the pinned comment. I'm glad to hear that Kay is feeling at least better about getting himself taken care of tomorrow with the doctor, and that you heard from him. Good, I'm so glad. Now, what is it that the doctor gave you for, so what was the problem and what did he give you for the shot for the pain? Tuck and roll. Welcome to the haunted house. Oh yeah, I remember the fence thing, yeah. Oh, not the fence thing, the horse thing. I thought it was against a fence. Was it against? Into the fence, that's right. That's right. Hey Charlotte, welcome to the haunted house. How are you today? Oh no, that's right. You're gonna get treatment for it. What are you? Mentally challenged? Meathead? Moron? How highly intelligent. Check out the big brain on that one, though. Okay, I'm back. What do you mean, sweetheart? What imagery? I'll be right back. I just gotta put my phone on the charger. I'm back. I never get to eat those. I just can't find any I like. I'm real funny about sweets. If I'm gonna eat a sweet, it better be a good one. Don't forget to like the live Molly when you get a chance. Ultrasound guided steroid injection. That sounds terrifying, actually. Absolutely terrifying. English, please. We only speak English here out of respect for the fact that most of the people here speak English. You could translate it on Google Translate, that'd be great. Maybe putting in the chat, Molly, since I can't type on this. Hey, Metal Rain, how are you, sweetheart? Did you hear from her? Unicorn Stormy doesn't like that. Like, we're gonna manifest her reaching out to you today. I hope she's okay. It's kind of scary to have someone text you what she texted you and then nothing. Well, I don't only speak English. I speak other languages, but I'm just not willing to speak them when the chat is 99.9% English and American, so I mean, you saw that one person wanted to type something to me in Greek. I wouldn't even let them type it because I said, well, whatever you have to say to me, you can just you're typing English now, just say it in English. I didn't want him to just be able to say anything to me and then other people not understand it, you know? I only do that with my family members. I only speak other languages with my family members, so other people don't know what the hell we're saying. No, it's so fucking rude, but it's part of my friendship too. Okay, at least you're not worried about it. Then if you're not worried about it, I'm not going to be worried about it. She's going to reach out to you at some point, and oh, you're in San Diego, right on. My mom used to live there at one point in time. What time is it, Molly? Hey, Frankie, Dad, what time is it?
It's almost 8 o'clock.
It's almost 8 o'clock, okay. Hey, Neems. How are you, Mr. 419? Why do you choose that name for your username? I guess you like that name. Dinner time, yeah. It's 6:45-ish your time. Okay, so about 15 more minutes. If anybody wants to get a free yes/no, there are still 5 more minutes left. If you want to get that, you can also get a paid reading. Super Chat, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Where are you going?
I'm gonna back this guy's outside.
Okay, yeah, take the puppies outside, please. Like 3, is it okay if I ask if Reeve read my poems? Of course. Everybody should be reading your poems. You better start posting them. Spirit, what does Neems need to know about their poetry? Is it okay if Neems asks Reeve to read their poetry? Yes, you will win the lottery. You've already won it. Once you can start believing in your manifestation, once you can start living it, you'll see. It won't take long. Spirit, what do they need to know about their poetry? What does Neems need to know? That's interesting. Spirit says no, maybe not right now. But you know what? I'm going to just ask again. Spirit, can we just confirm it? Is it really a no? Should they not share their poetry right now with this person? Spirit says yes. You really should not share your poetry right now with this person. When it comes to this Empress card, this card's about nurturing. Something about that connection with that person needs to be more nurtured, and you need to protect what nurtures you, which is your poetry right now. Choices in love. This is the card on the bottom of the deck. Remember that your self-love makes you more romantically attractive, and your self-respect makes you that as well, or even just more attractive. So keep it to yourself maybe for right now. I don't know if any of your work is copywritten. Maybe you should copyright it before sharing it with anyone outside of your family. Honestly, to be quite honest, okay? As a writer, as a person who writes novels, writes songs, and doesn't use AI, I have been ripped off again and again and again, and had to recreate again and again and again, and never got my justice. The only justice I had was to recreate what was left from the ashes that were burned to the ground. Okay, even so far as to take things I've said and people trademark them so they can put them on T-shirts and merchandise to make money. Well, I'm sitting here starving artist. So please be careful with your work. You know, this is just only your most trusted and strongest spirit guides. In regards to you and your lottery thing, you need to understand that you are the spell, you are the manifestation, and it's only a thought away, really. You know, you're not sitting around, you manifest each breath you take. In fact, I saw this woman's video yesterday, and it made so much fucking sense, because she was like, if you said that you wanted to, get a diamond ring, and then you found one on the beach the next day, it's because you manifested it. And she said you can compare that to you know, how you manifest each breath you take. Now, you're not going to sit there and say, okay, I'm going to manifest my next breath. Is it coming? And it made so much sense because when she said that diamond ring on the beach thing, you know, I literally found a diamond ring in a piece of shit once. And I had said that I wanted to give my mom a diamond ring, you know, for years. And then I would just make it happen. I didn't know how, but I just would. So, and I continue to find a lot of diamonds in the rough who are human beings, you know. How strong can manifestation be? As strong as a sneeze. As strong as a deep breath you take. As strong as you're willing to believe in it. That's why I always say it's ask, believe, receive. It's not ask, believe, try real hard, overthink, drive yourself batshit crazy, receive. It really is ask, believe, receive. All this shit about, like, one thing in regards to me is I've never done affirmations. They are so fucking boring to me, pardon my French. To say I am the I am over and over is just ridiculous. Or I won the lottery is just so ridiculous to me. Or he loves, cherishes, and adores me. Or she loves, cherishes. It's just, no. I'm not going to say something to myself over and over and over again to make myself believe it. But what I will do is if I say something to myself and I catch myself and I realize, oh, that's a limiting belief in circumstance, I will say the exact opposite. And I will catch myself and stop myself and say it in a different way to help myself process and believe more of what is true to my true authentic nature compared to what the programming has been with negative and toxicity that we are, you know, that we are subjected to in this cruel world. Hey, Midnight Blue. Hey, Sika. Does Lon think you're his true love or their true love? Spirit, what does Sika need to know? I don't think Sika understands what the rules are here, but no, not right now. It's a Hierophant card, reversed. So, Sika, we have some rules here. I know this is your first time, but I only do the free yes-no questions the first 15 minutes. You were here at minute 18. You didn't know that, but it's okay. Also, it might not be something that they realize yet, okay? So they're not thinking, they're not there yet in that reverse Hierophant card, all right? You may very well be picking up on the energy, so don't doubt what you're feeling. Like, don't second guess yourself in what you're picking up from this person, okay? Maybe take other people's fortune telling out of it that you are friends with, family with, that you know personally, so that you can make your own decisions and feel a little bit more confident in following your gut and your inner compass. Okay? You're welcome, memes. He was crying about you before we met, but when we met, he ran. Well, because he's probably an avoidant. Oh, no, don't apologize. He's probably an avoidant. And the thing about men and women who are avoidants, and I've just realized that I am an avoidant. As outgoing as I am, I still have agoraphobia, and I avoid. There is a line, and you're not going to get past it. You're lucky I'm even talking to any of you. That's how weird I am. And that's how deep my agoraphobic ran. But this is definitely a part of my agoraphobia treatment and therapy, and has been for a very long time, Sika. So what's important, Sika, is that you have to stay focused on what thoughts and ideas serve you. Like I was just talking to them about manifesting. How you literally involuntarily manifest the way that you breathe. Okay? The only reason that he's running is because he's an avoidant. And when we get emotional and we are avoidant like that, we run. We peace out. Because it becomes too heavy for us. It has really nothing to do with you as a person or another person. Really, it has nothing to do with that. It doesn't mean you're bad. It doesn't mean you're terrible. It doesn't mean they don't love you or like you. It's just that avoidant love attachment style is not your fault. It's just the way they are. But you're not going to get through to them by saying, I miss you. You're not going to get through to him by telling him how you feel either. But one way you will get to him is to assess how you're feeling. Sit with the feelings, okay? And yeah, it is to protect self. It is. And to understand that there is a way around this avoidance, this being avoidant thing, and that's taking your time, being kind and gentle, saying what you need to say without really talking about, you know, why are you being avoidant? Why are you know, kind and gentle, take your time with it. Because if this is really true love, this is really love, you'll see, it'll work itself out in its own way, in its own time, okay? Love relentlessly. Always, and you will always see that love conquers all. And I'm just speaking through experience. Good. If you think that he is, that's what's more important. See, you thinking it is far more important than what this little piece of paper says. This little piece of paper here is just telling you what you need to know right now, in this very moment that we're having this reading. Oh, you're so welcome, Sika. Please think about subscribing. It is one of the rules here, like, subscribe, and hang out with us and come chat, you know. But if you're not ready to subscribe, that's okay, I understand. Come back and keep us updated. I'm here to help you. We're here to help you. You're not alone, okay? Keep me updated. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for trusting me with your thoughts and feelings. I appreciate that. Well, no, you don't have to look at it. Just look up avoidant attachment love style, how to cope with the avoidance, how to maybe bring them out of their shell, because it really is based on fear. I will be real honest with that. And I didn't really even realize that I'm this avoidant. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it. Oh, you might go to Waffle House. Give me a waffle. A waffle with a dollop of ice cream. Yeah, there's so much information on YouTube about how to cope with avoidant love attachment styles, and, you know, friends who are avoidant or people you like, or there's a lot of info on it. And the thing is that I was always told, oh, don't chase. And then I'm having my girlfriends tell me, don't chase, but I ain't fucking chasing nobody. I ain't calling nobody. I ain't texting nobody. I ain't getting in my car to do drive-bys, or I don't even give a fuck about that shit. Like, what? I'm chasing. What? And then I realized in my twin flame dynamic that, let me get the dog, he's freaking out. I realized that I was not the chaser. I was literally the runner. Still am. Come here, you ridiculous, adorable, cute dog. I love you too. I love you too. She's right there. She's fine. Just relax, old man. Okay, all right. Just calm down. Just. Oh, he's weighing. We don't want to get demonetized. I'm so sorry, guys. Poor baby. Oh, great, now Ruby's crying. He's just upset because Dad took his baby girl out. Oh my goodness, you can't see her. Oh my goodness, where is she? So see this weird thing on his back? If anybody knows anything about it, let me know. The doctor said it was because I took him to get groomed, and whoever groomed him left him wet for too long. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that, but he's not a Chinese crusher. He's a long-haired Chihuahua, I promise. And this is not from, like, excessive use of the collar. It's just like, I don't know what's going on. And the doctor said that it's just from taking him to the groomer, but that he'll grow out of it. It'll get better. Can both twins run? Yeah, sure. Anything's possible. Fiona, you've heard of Waffle House but haven't had it? Oh my goodness. You're past Camp Pendleton. Can both twins run? Yeah. Well, if I had my druthers at Waffle House, I'd get me some hash browns smothered and covered. That's when you put onions and cheese in it. And then I get me a waffle. With plenty of butter and syrup. She's coming back, Sweet Pea. She's coming back. He is super cute. You should see him when all his hair's grown in. He's got a long mane, like a lion's mane, and really long fuzzy ears. I just don't know what's going on with him. I'm not 100% sure. I believe what the vet's saying about it being the groomer's fault. But I'm gonna get his thyroid checked soon and see what's going on with that. It could be the thyroid. Hey, Ruby. I love you too. No. How do you catch a tiger by its tail? What made you think you could run away? Bring that child in the house,
Why
please.
do you put these corners
Because
on
I'm
your-
crazy. Come on, could we just get the dog settled so that I could just not be having dogs yapping? Sorry about that. Dogs cause problems. Guess who's back? Back again. Ruby's back. Tell a friend. Okay, no loading on this. Oh, your foot hurts again. You're gonna get something healthy, Molly? Why are hash browns smothered and covered in a waffle unhealthy for you? I mean, I know that Waffle House is considered fast food, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, how is hash browns with onions and cheese on it bad for you? Let alone a waffle. Especially if you know, you're within your carb and your calorie deficit. Especially when it's pretty much, you know, made fresh. You're not like getting anything out of a frozen freezer that you have to cook. You know, it's all cooked fresh. Oh, you're gonna get like their steak and eggs? You want a really good cheap steak dinner that is really good? It's just sometimes better than the best steakhouse. You want to go to Waffle House. IHOP has pretty good steaks. When I brought Ruby home, they let me take her into the Waffle House and feed her a steak. I mean IHOP, not Waffle House, IHOP. Do they have crepes there? What, at Waffle House? No, it's just waffles. They have crepes at IHOP. I love strawberry cheesecake crepes. Oh my god, they're so good.
Ruby, that little love bite you gave my fingy was so cute. So cute. So cute.
Yeah, you just say In-N-Out has a dog treat. I've not seen anything like that for dogs here. Then I don't eat fast food. Yeah, I just don't see how getting steak and eggs and hash browns from Waffle House is unhealthy. I just don't see it. I mean, if I'm gonna make a healthy steak dinner for my family, or breakfast, it's gonna be something like that, and it's healthy for you because you're not eating it all the time. B, you're not eating a whole bunch of other garbage. Okay. C, it's completely healthy food. I mean, I just don't see why it's not healthy. It's not like it's a pre-frozen hamburger or pre-frozen slice of meat. It's all fresh. It's not like it's Whataburger with, fries that have been dipped in oil that has been cooked all day with other fries, which is highly carcinogenic more than a cigarette. Yeah, if I had the cash right now, yeah, I would get a steak and eggs and hash browns smothered and covered. Oh my God, oh God, Fiona, they were giving their chicken nuggets away for free, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna try these. They were terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. I would rather eat a vegan chicken nugget. That's how bad they were. In fact, I bet you they are vegan chicken nuggets. And they're just telling you it's chicken. That's what Taco Bell does. The beef that you're eating at Taco Bell is not beef. Did you know that? It's plant-based. So I'm pretty sure those nuggets are probably, they're disgusting. Just stop it with the chicken nuggets, Taco Bell. Come on. Taco Bell is actually my favorite. If I'm going to choose fast food, it's going to be Taco Bell. Yep. I like the, I like to eat the Doritos Locos Taco Supremes. Those are my favorite. I love the Mexican pizza. I love Nachos Bel Grande. Oh my God, so good. I'm not too much of a burrito fan. I'm more of like a taco salad, pintos and cheese kind of person. Gosh, now I'm hungry. I'm hungry at Waffle House, Molly. It's all your fault. Oh yeah. Taco Bell does have the bomb nacho cheese though. Yeah. Oh, I wish I was there. Yeah, I wish I was there. I haven't been to a Waffle House since 2018. Is that not crazy? 2018. My friends came all the way from Wales just to go to Waffle House. Oh yeah, me too, Fiona. Crepes all the way. I love crepes. You know what I also love? I'm not a big pancake fan, I'll be real honest. But I love the pancakes. I love blueberries in my pancakes with blueberry syrup or butter and honey and whipped cream. And oh my God, so good. Texas Tyrannosaurus Rex. The Waffle House with the fights. There's always a fight in Waffle House. I used to be a Waffle House waitress and a Waffle House door girl. And my husband thing was a line cook. Ruby dooby doo, Scooby Ruby dooby. Oh baby. I know it's hot. Mommy's gonna put the air conditioner on, I promise. Mommy's gonna put the air conditioner on. I have a window unit. We need to clean it out, but it's fully functional. So I'm gonna put it on for a little bit. Because Ruby's pretty hot. Dad's pretty hot. Oh, the beef and the tacos at Jack in the Box are not real either. I didn't even realize Jack in the Box had tacos. You know what I do not like? And granted, I've only eaten the vegan foods at White Castle, but I just do not like White Castle. And I think that's because I am spoiled rotten by Crystals. Right, Molly? I mean, who the fuck needs White Castle when you got cheeseburger sliders from Crystals and chili cheese puffs? You don't need White Castle. What? They need to be making a movie about Crystals. Oh God, and Crystals has like the best sweet tea. I don't even think that we have a Jack in the Box here. I love Crystal's too, God bless it. They make, their food is just, if I'm gonna choose the fast food junk, it's gonna be Crystal's. If there's no Taco Bell.
You okay? Guess what? We got cookies coming tomorrow from Amazon.
Molly, it was so cute when you're like, the dogs were going crazy earlier. You're like, just boop them. Just do the boop, and it worked. Boop. Boop. Right now, Rooney's crying because I'm out here and he wants me.
Oh, you wanna hold my hand? I wanna hold your hand too, baby.
Oh, I love Taco Bell. Man, I could eat. Okay, so I'm terrible. I'll get 3 Doritos Locos Taco Supremes and a Pintos and cheese. I'll eat all of it by myself. Oh, they're so good. I don't necessarily like Doritos because I feel like Doritos are the breath chip. Like, you eat a Dorito, you ain't getting rid of that smell, even if you brush your teeth. But I do love them, the Doritos Locos Taco Supremes with extra sour cream and extra guacamole. Those are my favorite. Oh, so amazing. I want one right now. I love you. I've never had Jack in the Box anything, so I can't understand what Jack in the Box is like. Oh, I love salt and vinegar chips. They're so good. And you know, salt and vinegar chips are really good for singers. Actually, the Lay's salt and vinegar is good for singers or people who do voiceovers, or just even if you have a sore throat. Same with the regular Lay's, like the original ones that just have the salt on them. So if you ever have a sore throat and you don't have pineapple juice, try Lay's original chips or the salt and vinegar chips.
Get out of here.
Go. Oh, really? Doritos has MSG? I didn't know that.
Fun?
Yeah.
I'll see the club.
Okay, I'll come in there and put wrestling on in a minute.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner? Well, you know, we have chicken, and chicken, so choose. We're all talking about food and he's getting hungry. All I have is chicken. That's all I got. Chicken and brown rice and broccoli. That's what we're having for dinner. Again. Oh, I didn't know that they had egg rolls. Metal Rain is in San Diego, probably Ubering or working. So maybe he had to, maybe he's not able to type because he might be driving. Yeah, I'm a terrible person. It's all your fault, Molly. Now I want Waffle House. Some steak and eggs and hash browns smothered, covered. I'm going to hell for that. We're covering vegan, what can I say? I mean, I've been at Waffle House since 2018. I don't even know that I ate anything. I might have had the smothered covered, yeah, I had smothered covered hash browns. Yeah, I cheated a little bit. I prefer onion rings over fries, to be quite honest. I do too. Yep. Oh, what'd you get, Molly? go inside? Should we go inside, little? Should we go inside, little fatty one? Rooney, stop it. Well, I'm glad that he's doing this because that means he's getting out of his phase where he loves baby Gypsy more than he loves me. I hate it. So jealous of Gypsy. I know, it's stupid, right? I'm kidding. But it does get annoying. Like, he's completely obsessed with her and then forgets all about me and Ruby. Doesn't he, baby? Gonna get bacon on top, too. Chocolate chip, peanut butter chip, waffle, triple hash brown, and bacon. Oh my god. It's fine. It'll be fine, okay? It's not like they're eating garbage all the time. I'm gonna go put this baby in. I'll be right back. Hey, you calm down now. You're mommy. Me. Ow. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to run. Well, not run, mostly walk. Because I've got to, I guess, cook because my dad forgot how to. So. Are you happy now? You're in mommy's arms? Yeah, little gremlin? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna make my dad some orange chicken and some brown rice and broccoli. I mean, what else can I make him? I'm having a curry. When I am severely just out of it physically from physical therapy and worn out, especially after a moon cycle, I will eat a curry. I'll get like a big curry and I'll order it from the Thai restaurant fresh. And it'll last me about 3 days. I'm not a very big eater. I mostly fast like 12 to 18 hours a day and then only have a 6 to 8 hour period to eat. I don't really eat a lot. Like I don't know what it is. Like, give me a chocolate cake, I won't gain a pound. You know, but don't expect me to lose the weight of a chocolate cake quick though. I think it just has a lot to do with having been on the HCG diet for years. I went from size 0 to size what the fuck really fast, Fiona, because of my emotional eating disorder in 2007. And in 2008, well, and I actually don't think I dealt with the weight problem until 2011, when I moved to a place that had a pool. And the doctor's like, we gotta do something about your weight, because you can't be 5'4" and 280 pounds. And while you're still really young, we gotta, you're pretty much a kid, we gotta get this weight off you. So I went on the HCG diet plenty of times, like multiple times, failed several times. I had success several times, but I'll tell you what, they ain't lying to you when they say it cures obesity. I will never do Ozempic, I will never do Mounjaro, I will never do any kind of insulin medications like that. But I will do human growth pregnancy hormone that is monitored closely by my doctor. It has always been successful for me, despite me having a few rounds that I failed on. Once he told me it cures obesity, I was like, yeah, we're going to test that bag. Let's see, it took me a month to lose 25 pounds on the HCG diet. Let's see how long it takes me to gain the 25 pounds back. I did not gain the 25 pounds back right away. It took me 2 years eating whatever I wanted. And it took me a couple months to get the 25 pounds off. But without the HCG, not with it, by the way. Yeah, human pregnancy hormone. That's what it is. Not to be confused with HGC, which is human growth hormone. So there's human growth hormone, and then there's human pregnancy hormone, HCG. I can't pronounce it. So what that diet consists of is you take a certain injection that is, you take an injection, with a tiny insulin needle. The doctor will give you a prescribed dose. Sometimes they'll give you a needle that already has your daily dose for it. Sometimes they'll just give you a vial and tell, if you're experienced with it, and tell you, have a nice day, throw you the needles, peace out. See you next week for your weigh-in and checkup. So what it consists of is you would take your injection at the same time every day. It could be morning, it could be night. I preferred before bed. Okay, that's how I lost the most weight. That few hours of fasting before bed and then 8 hours of sleep. And pretty much I could eat whatever I wanted as long as I ate anywhere between 500 to 800 calories. Now, I know that sounds absolutely batshit crazy, because who eats 500 calories? Who even eats 800 calories? But there is a specific diet, okay? There's a certain amount of protein that you're supposed to eat and a certain amount of vegetables. Like, you can't go and have broccoli and carrots or peas and carrots the same day. You gotta pick one vegetable, maybe two, depending on what meal you're having. No potatoes, no carbs, but you can have, like, the carbs from the plants that you eat and the fruits. But you can only pick like one or two, preferably only one fruit a day. So if you say you have apples, you can have as many apples as you want. All the plant-based food you want, you don't have to count it as calories. So if you wanted to eat 6 salads a day and you wanted to eat 6 apples a day, that's not going to go against your 500 calorie deficit or your 500 to 800 calorie deficit. So what did you say? So no sugar? I can eat sugar. I can eat sugar from apples. I can eat sugar from fruit, any kind of natural sugar. But when I do eat the sugar and I put it in my coffee, it's actually, I use the mixture of stevia and erythritol, because that's the one I like. Stevia is also very important when you're on this kind of diet, because what sugar does to you, even if it's like sometimes some of the natural sugars from fruit, it can really get your brain wired to make you think you're hungry when you're not. So, I wonder how Suga's doing. I hope she comes by at some point. Are you ready to go in? Are you done whining? How about honey? I don't know that honey was on the diet, and I didn't want to use it unless I absolutely needed it for like medicinal purposes. But I wouldn't put it to. I wouldn't imagine that if, say, instead of your apple that day, you just had some honey in your tea or coffee. You see what I mean? You can also have those grissini Italian breadsticks, okay? Which I didn't really eat those. Like, I kind of, but I just was like, you know what, man? That's a certain amount of carbs and a certain amount of calories that I could put into a nice, fluffy piece of toast with butter. Do you see what I mean? Like, there were certain things I was swapping out for shit that didn't make sense to me, because the whole diet plan was made in the 50s. You see what I'm saying? You eat 3.5 grams of protein for lunch, also for dinner. You can even eat 3 grams of protein, okay, or 3.5 grams of protein. Oh, I'm sorry, no. 3.5 ounces, not 3.5 grams of protein. That would not be enough. You need a lot of protein on this diet. So you would want to eat 3.5 ounces of protein, not like grams. 3.5 ounces of protein. So that could be chicken, fish, beef, whatever meat you like, okay? And then you can pick a vegetable to eat with it. Remember, that vegetable is not going to count against your calories deficit, which is preferably 500 calories, okay? Which now with the HCG diet, it's gone more forward and more forward thinking, and you can actually push it to 8 or even 1,000 calories. I think the way they're doing that is, a lot of the plants you can eat on the diet, you can eat them without it going against your calories. So as long as you're eating 500 to 600 calories a day or more of protein, you're going to be fine. But that's just how it was done, and that's how I did it. And you know, I prevented, you know, horrible diseases and diagnoses like, you know, PCOS, okay? Horrible symptoms with my moon cycle, you know, horrible symptoms with, that you can get with being overweight, diabetes, being pre-diabetic, okay? So I don't have a lot of the health issues that some of my other girlfriends have, because I fought against it, what was being brought on by my weight problem, through mad science, holistic mad science. The other doctors said it was my thyroid, okay? Put me on Synthroid, which almost killed me and damaged my heart because I was actually allergic to Synthroid and I did not have a thyroid problem. I was misdiagnosed. So that's why I went to a holistic doctor for weight loss and for my thyroid, because I was dying. I was dying at 5'4" with a petite frame at 280 pounds. And I'm a person who's always been very athletic, Fiona, my whole life. I was a ballerina my whole life, gymnast my whole life, swimmer my whole life, musician my whole life. So these kind of activities, playing soccer with my family, because my family was really into soccer and football. So, you know, I always had these physical activities that kept me incredibly healthy, fit, and well, okay? I still have a lot of that in me, despite my circumstances now. You know, and I'm only about 40 pounds overweight. I'm 5'4", 180 pounds. I feel like I look great. I don't want to be a skinny fat girl anymore, though. So, you know, I think it's time to work on my Greek statue, to be honest, Fiona. So I've been working a lot on that, actually, over the last month, and really, really, really looking forward to seeing some results, because I want to be able to go into, you know, my late 30s, early 40s, into my 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. You know, being built like a brick shit house, because that is what is going to prolong my life. That is what is going to help protect my body from certain other diseases that we can get as women or men as we get older. Look at that sweet. Well, anyways, on that note, I should probably go because I got to cook dinner for Dad, and I've got to set up his TV show for him, and I've got a headache the size of Atlanta. And I gotta make dinner for this cute little baby. I want to be super skinny, like really skinny. And you can have it. As of 2 days ago, you're 22 pounds overweight. The doctor says that at my weight and petite frame, I mean, at my height and petite frame, I really should be around 120, 125 pounds. But I don't want to be a really skinny fat girl, okay? I want to be like, built like a brick shit house. I know that sounds hilarious, but you know, it's only me to protect myself. It's only me to take care of myself. It's just me and the dogs, okay? And you know, I'm a victim of attempted murder, and I, you know, didn't survive that because I survived it because I was physically fit, okay, and the person that saved my life was physically fit. You know, had I been a fat slob, I don't know what would happen, but I've been that fat slob, okay? And you don't have to be a fat slob. You don't have to be anybody's fat slob or anybody's little piggy, okay? Just remember that. Only be your own fat slob, your own little piggy. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, it can be really, really, really depressing that, you know, to be overweight and to feel uncomfortable about your weight. But some people are fine with it. They don't care. They're fine with it. But how many of those people have been overweight their whole lives and just become comfortable with it? All right. When you grow up as athletic and healthy and fit as I did, it got very, very uncomfortable. Feeling body parts touching that never touched before, like my legs, you know, my swish, 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 swish. Hearing that when you walk, like those years are behind me, but still, it was very uncomfortable to be overweight. So I know how uncomfortable it is to be overweight, and I still do. What's my ideal weight? Sure, 125 pounds. But I'd be really happy with 140 and built like a brick shit house, more than being 120 pounds and being super skinny. Yeah, because I might want to pick my boyfriend up and throw him across the room. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I'm very serious about trying to get as physically fit as I can despite the disability. I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know how, but I know I'm going to suffer a lot of pain because of it, but it will be so worth it in the end because no pain, no gain. Just the truth, right? Hey, divine, empathic, clairvoyance, I'm starting to think about those questions that you put in that video. I got a lot of thinking to do. So thank you so much. These weirdos driving around the Solomon house. It's so creepy. It's happened several times today. I don't know why. Maybe they're just stopping like, gosh, look at that ugly haunted house. I don't know. Or maybe they're just looking at the sign and obeying it that says, please slow down, children at play. But yeah, I'm really glad that YouTube suggested that video to me because I needed to think about some of those things you were saying. Which, when I listened to your video, I kind of realized that maybe I am an avoidant. You know, in the twin flame dynamic, I was told that I'm the chaser, but I really learned that I'm the runner. And they were the chaser. And maybe I lost a good thing because of it. And I don't want to destroy a new good thing that comes into my life, you know. But yeah, I gotta go cook dinner for Dad, you guys. It's been so nice to see y'all and chat with you tonight. I'll be back a little bit later tonight. The times for the lives are going to change. The prices are going to change. Some things are going to change to better accustom, better, you know, just better for my life in general, my sleeping schedule and my finances. Things are getting more expensive than I could have ever imagined, really, right now. And I mean, these fucking credit card companies and these fucking insurance companies, they're doing anything and everything they can to bleed us dry. And I'm just to the point where it's like about to give up. So I've just had to make some. Having to make some changes. So expect more videos. Expect lives and during different times, but there will be set times, so you'll know. It won't be like the chaotic schedule I've had over the last couple of years. But it's really to the point, you guys, where like I should not be here at 2 o'clock in the morning. I should be in bed sleeping to wake up to go to work the next morning or get back to the work I do here on YouTube. I haven't done any live videos in a long time except the shorts. But, you know, and I want to make more time to make more videos for you guys too. So I have more time to work my job that's behind the scenes, and then I have more time to work on YouTube videos as well, by making some of the changes I'm making. So you'll see me at 7 o'clock during the lives, okay? You'll see me during the 11 o'clock hour in the evenings, all right? And we'll stick to Friday and Saturday nights being late night, like 11:45, midnight. That schedule is solid. You might see me come on the live and not do any paid readings, just do a weekly or a daily live reading for you guys that you can always come back and reference to. But, you know, I'm just going to take it one day at a time, see where it goes, because I certainly don't want to give up all the hard work I've worked on YouTube, and don't you guys either. So if you're thinking of starting a channel, do it now, all right? I'll be back later, sometime in the 11 o'clock hour. I don't know, maybe we'll do it a little bit early. No, it's going to have to be after 10:45, because Dad's show isn't over till 11. Yeah, the 3 Still Company schedule is fine. I'm fine with that. That's not a problem. Yeah, there's nothing that's going to change about that. That's still good. I'm open to anything and everything, and will change anything and everything I have to be present. Because I just love it so much. I see it going really far, and I'm going to see it through it. So come and knock on my door. Come and knock on my door. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. God, y'all go watch that TV show. It's great. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. I'll be back tonight. Be good to yourself with your thoughts, or else I'll make them good for you. I'll talk to you guys later. Calavita.